Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Right there for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
In now, Juan Lagares. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Pops this one up. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down. And if you're thinking pinch hitter, here's what the Friars have left on the bench to choose from. Trent Grisham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back.
You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chris Taylor.
And that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Muncy is there, and there are two men gone now.
Up next to the Broncos, the third baseman, Manny.
Into the box, Manny Machado. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. The 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson on the run. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors as they left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Tyler Chatwood gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Jesse Winker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15.
Just subscribed.
First offering on its way.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Votto aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
None out, runners at first and second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Set and the pitch, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rizzo stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That is good. The shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, bases loaded.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1. Line hard. Foul. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he fouls this one off. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Anthony DeSclafani will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Hit softly on the ground to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off from Cincinnati, the catcher, Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Popped him up. Caratini is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Reds are on top, 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Caratini is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Softly hit to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Down and away, ball one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand one. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
19. Joey Votto.
Here it comes.
Welcome to the Stream College
Too
Sports
high that time
Simulations.
with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The third base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now it's 2-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second home run of the series as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. And now the Cubs pitcher, Tyler Chatwood, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Moustakas. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Ryan.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way.